Hey there everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe with Monroe World, and today we're going to be looking at Call of Duty Cold War's latest zombie map, Firebase Z, set in Vietnam. And if you are brand new to zombies, we're going to start this video off by showing you some great things about zombies you may not know about. And then we're going to jump in and look at Firebase Z, and I'm going to walk you through how I look for secrets, how I figure out how the game works. Because there's always hidden fun stuff in zombies, and I'll share that wisdom with you. But if you are here for a specific functionality of zombies, or you just want to see Firebase Z, please look in the description down below or look at the timeline in your YouTube video, and you will be able to jump to the sections that you would like to see the most. And I will try to be as granular with those as possible so that you can find exactly what it is you're looking for. But before we actually jump into the map, I'd like to show you a few things. For those of you who are old hats and have already played the original chapter, Die Maschine, or however it is you pronounce it, I've heard people calling it 7 or 8 different things. If you've already played that, you may see some changes here to the user interface. It used to be you would select the map and then choose whether you wanted to do a private, public, or solo game. Those two items have been moved down here. So if you just want to play with your friends or you just want to play alone, you won't start by choosing the map. You'll start by choosing private or solo. Yeah, it looks obvious now that I tell you, but I'll tell you what, it took us a moment or two to figure that out, my friends and I, when we played this map earlier. The other thing I'd like to point out is daily challenges. If you're brand new to Cold War, maybe you saw that Firebase Z looked like a great map and you finally threw down and you bought Cold War. Maybe you are not familiar with daily challenges, or maybe you don't know this little aspect of daily challenges that I'm going to show you right now. Because these daily challenges change between multiplayer and for zombies. So you get a different set of challenges for each side. Now, this daily challenges are not new to the franchise. In fact, I used to play, of course, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And the daily challenges were brought out by Willard Wyler himself. And you had 3 challenges. You knocked them out. You were good for the day. And then you waited for tomorrow to get the new set. In this case, we also have 3. In this case, I have Hipster, get 100 hip fires, 25 tomahawk kills, and I need to stick 5 enemies with Semtex. So if for whatever reason you've either finished these or you don't like the ones that are available to you, up at the top there it says Daily Challenges, 22 reserves. And it's not super obvious unless you look down at the bottom where it says Replace, that you don't have to keep that one. You could go and choose one that you think you could do. Critical hits with pistols, right? 100 eliminations with pack-a-punched weapons. So don't feel that you're limited to the 3 that are here. Feel free to jump in and find the ones that you feel you can pull off based on your skill set. A lot of people still don't know that you can choose your own daily challenges, which is weird but cool at the same time. The other thing I'd like to show you before we get started is sort of some of the things that you're working for. If you go over to weapons and you look at skills, with this, you see in the background here that you've got some Aetherium, this purple glowing crystal thingy. Aetherium is the sort of the currency in zombies that you can do cool stuff with. In this case, going into your skills, you can use Aetherium crystals to upgrade various items within your arsenal. Let's start with weapon classes. So all of the different styles or classes of weapons, including melee, are represented here. And as you select each one, it shows you what level you're on. For example, with pistols, I don't even have level 1 pistols yet. I have level 1 tactical rifles, level 3 shotguns, level 3 submachine guns. Guess what guns I use mostly in zombies, right? Assault rifles too. And each time that you spend the Aetherium crystals, which I only have 1 of right now, but every time you purchase 1, 2, or using 3 Aetherium crystals, you unlock another power level or another ability for that type of gun. Right? Most of the time it's critical damage, armor penetration, but sometimes you see close quarter damage, long shot damage, things of that nature, replacing your gun butt with a Bowie knife, that sort of thing. So obviously, if it costs 6 Aetherium Crystals to upgrade to level 3, I've spent a lot of Aetherium Crystals inside of my weapon classes. Going to field upgrades. So these are your special powers, right? And you earn these over time while you're playing. And these, not all of these are unlocked immediately to you. You'll have to play for a while to unlock these. You'll start, I think, with the first 2, maybe the first 1. It's been a while. But you'll unlock these over time. And then once you unlock them, you can, of course, spend Aetherium Crystals to upgrade the capabilities of each one of these skill sets. Now you'll notice that I've got Healing Aura as tier 3, so I've actually put every single possible Aetherium Crystal I could in there, and you can see why. Beam revives downed allies. You don't have to be anywhere near them. In fact, you can you can be at the other side of the map, and it will heal them. Aether Shroud is great because you really only kind of need level 2 on this one to get 8 seconds of invincibility. Essentially, you vanish from the zombie sights. That gives you the opportunity to jump in, pick up a fallen teammate. Tons of different possibilities there. As you can see, I haven't put any crystals to any one of these other ones. I usually am the healer of the group, so I will bring my tier 3 healing aura when I come. Perks, so some tasty perk colas, including the brand new Tombstone cola, which once you go down, you become a shadow and dark aether armed with your weapons that can revive you. If your shadow loses all of its health, though, you die. So it's sort of a second chance, last chance. Tombstone's not new to the franchise either, but it is sort of new in the way that dark aether in the whole dark aether story works with it. Jugger-Nog, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, all of these things should be fairly familiar to you, but you'll notice again, as you are willing to spend more Aetherium Crystals for this, the Aetherium Crystals will upgrade you to all sorts of good stuff. You can see the ones that I use the most. Jugger-Nog, of course, is where I suggest you put your money first. Speed Cola, of course, and again, a lot of these have to do with what your particular play style is. So that's another thing you can spend your money on, your hard-earned Aetherium Crystals. And if that wasn't enough, ammo mods, right? So not only will the Pack-a-Punch dispense upgraded weapons, you can also buy mods for your ammunition, which adds napalm bursts or electricity or freezing or a chance to turn a zombie into your ally with brain rot. So these also, you can burn Aetherium Crystals to upgrade, and you can see I use a lot of the Napalm Burst, and that's why I've upgraded that one. Okay, so that's all the stuff you can spend Aetherium Crystals on. Now, how do you get it? Aetherium Crystals are doled out very, very carefully throughout the game. Every time you reach level 10, I believe you get an Aetherium Crystal, or the chance to get one. Every time you successfully perform an Exfil, which means escaping the map and ending the game early, you get Aetherium Crystals. And occasionally, for doing certain things throughout the game, you'll also get Aetherium. I'll try to point it out when I see it get awarded, if possible. All right, so that is that's sort of the core mechanics that you need to understand. And as with any zombie map, of course, your first goal is going to be get the power on, find the Pack-a-Punch, right? Those are always your prime goals if you want to survive long enough to find all the cool goodies. So I think it's time for us to cut all this nonsense out, and we are going to get into zombies. And I'm going to tell you some core mechanics of the zombies in Cold War. Even, again, I'm going to assume that you're coming here brand new to zombies. You did not play the first chapter, and you need to understand some of the other basics. While I'm doing that, I will show you around the map that I know about anyway, because it's still new to me too, explaining some of the things that might prove interesting to you as a brand new zombies player and somebody who's new to Firebase Z. Okay, so I am going to start leveling up my AK-74U. Not the greatest gun for zombies, but, you know, listen, while I'm doing this little demo, it'll also let me grind up my gun a little bit, which is always fun. welcome to Ashau Valley,
Weaver strike team arriving at the target coordinates. Waiting your orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little performance hit here.
Strike team.
Because I am recording.
The Omega base is nearby. Max.
Now, real quick, I'm gonna pause here. You'll notice I turned on the subtitles. Now, a lot of people think that that gets in the way and it interferes with the game, and it does. However, if you're a longtime Zombies fan, you know that there are oftentimes secrets being whispered in your ear, and sometimes if you're in the heat of battle, you may not be able to hear or understand what they're saying, but you may be able to pick it up at the bottom of the screen. So I would turn on until you're used to the map and you know where most of the secrets lie. I would turn that on and leave it on. Plus, if you happen to be recording your session, you can go back and get that transcript.
This contact will help us infiltrate. Ravenov, are you there?
Finally. There is little time to waste.
I'm not going to talk
The dead
until they're done.
have already ravaged the vicinity.
So as usual, you start off in some sort of a spawn area, and there are always doors around you to open with cash, and this is no different. There are also certain doors that you can't get through until the power is on. And you're always looking around to see how the zombies interact with the environment as well. They can climb up here, for example. You're not safe anywhere, as per usual. Here's another power door. Right, so when I'm actually doing these maps, I pause the game and I will start taking note of every door that I find, every power door that may become open, and as well as any sort of perk cola machines, weapon items, I should say, along with, of course, the crafting table, which some of you may or may not be familiar with. Over here, look at that. The pack-a-punch is like right here in plain sight, and all we have to do is turn on the power. That's awesome. We never get that. There's a guy in here we should probably talk to.
Point my team in the right direction.
Why are those zombies not coming after me? That's interesting.
You look like you have the courage of us Soviets. Take the teleporter on the roof to the base. Your Maxis is there. I would join you, but it is your turn now.
It's my turn.
I will watch the security feeds and help when I can. Go now.
So I think that was my reprieve. So I'm going to run around a little bit, look around, check out my environment. I'm always looking for clues. I'm always looking for intel. There's another power door, as you can see. So once we get the power on, a lot of things are going to open up to us. That's pretty cool. And I'm not sure what those zombies are up to. I mean, I don't know if this is a glitch or if this is just my... Oh, here they come. They're just slow. Alright, so I'm going to walk around the level. As I said before, I'm going to look for doors. Of course, enemy spawn points. These are all good things. And of course, I'm going to look for perk cola machines along with the pricing on those. There's a quick revive for 2500. There's a locked door here. And here's an ammo resupply crate. So you don't have to go back to the wall guns anymore to reload that type of ammo. Just find an ammo crate and you're in good shape. The cost of ammo goes up the better your gun is, so in this case I've got a pretty crappy gun and I'm also full, so I can't buy anything. Now, if you didn't play the first chapter, look up there. There's a purple arrow. Those indicate where the power, which directions you need to go to get the power on. It seems like they help you an awful lot in this version of Zombies, and they do. I mean, look at that. There's waypoints all over the place telling you exactly where to go. Go to the teleporter. It's 18 meters up there. So they do help you with some of the basics, but all of the good secret stuff is definitely going to be tied behind. In peace. It's going to be tied behind other stuff. This is salvage. This is green salvage or uncommon salvage. You don't have to press X. You can just run over it. There is also blue salvage, which is more rare salvage, and along with some items like you can pick up Molotovs, you can pick up stims, pretty much like your grenades, that sort of thing. So the purple arrow told me I need to go up there, and so I'm going to go here next. Unfortunately, I have no bank to get in this door. It's 1250, so I am rather screwed. I'm going to have to go ahead and play at least one more round before I can get the door open. Other than that, there's not a whole lot, there's not much else in this spawn area. I'm sure that there's intel hiding in here somewhere, and I'm also sure that there's a piece of the Easter egg that I'll have to eventually come back to. There is there's a magnum. You'll also notice that when you buy these items off the walls, they come with attachments already on them, which makes them sometimes more valuable than the guns that you start with. Crafting table. Yes, this is where you spend that salvage you've been picking up. More of it as we go. I should have reloaded before the round started. I'll copy it later. There's some more uncommon salvage.
Dead won't.
More uncommon
Your
salvage.
deaths will not be the last.
I would like to point out that the blue stuff needs to be manually picked up, while the green stuff can be picked up at your leisure. I haven't seen a blue item yet. Max ammo. Oh, no blue stuff yet. Of course, the mystery box is one of the possible locations, but it never shows up at the spawn first. I now have enough bank to go ahead and get this first door open. Remember, we're following the purple arrows. Now, we could spend a lot more time, and when I'm playing these maps for my own benefit, I will spend a lot of time analyzing and looking for things. I'll look at how the doors interconnect with each other, but I know you probably want to see a little more action. There's the gallows. And you'll also notice that at the top by the mini-map, it's telling you what location you're in. This makes it a lot easier for you to take notes. So if I leave, I'm in the courtyard. So the courtyard is the spawn. The equipment storage is the first door in to get up to the teleporter. And again, I'm kind of keeping my eye for anything that might be intel or something to pick up. Another purple arrow telling us exactly where to go. Along with, of course, our waypoint also telling us exactly where to go. It almost seems like they're giving too much to you in this game, doesn't it? Let's kind of look around a little bit, see if anything jumps out at me. Teleporter to travel to the Firebase. No cost.
Oh, no.
And we get some more
Requiem
exposition
soldiers.
here.
How did you get access to the base? I know why you're here. You want the German girl, Maxis. Tell you what.
Here's our...
you restore facility
make
power.
note of where the ammo cache
I'll
is.
hand over your spy.
When you're in a hurry, you
Dr.
don't want to have to
Peck.
go looking for them.
How's life treating you under the red sun? We'll do this. Just have Agent Maxis ready for evac.
Here's your trial machine. This is a lot like from the 9 map. Essentially, you feed it a little cash and it'll give you something to do. Sometimes it'll have you protect an area. Sometimes it'll have you do this. Sometimes it'll have you do that. And not always are you able to actually fulfill that challenge if you don't have everything already unlocked. So I'm going to just kind of walk around a little bit. Again, I like to check the map out. So there's a purple arrow here to this door. There's another wall gun. Oh, that's what I got. Ah, here's our crafting table. Ah, look, there's another purple arrow. So these entrances are required to get the power on. In fact, there's a third one as well. So you've got lots of stuff to do to get the power on, so it would seem. Here's your Tombstone soda. And I don't think I have enough money to get into any of these stores. So maybe what I'll do is let me lead the guy over here a little bit so I buy some time at the crafting table. Move faster, come on. There's a lot of things you can pick up. There's a lot of things you'll need to make. So I'm going to look at the crafting table. Stim shots, stun grenades, decoys, right? Lethals. And of course, as well as medkit. Now you'll notice, I knew that guy was going to catch up to me. The first 2 tiers of items, the grenades, the lethals, tactical and lethals, that takes common salvage, 150, for example. The support ones cost the good stuff, the blue salvage, which I haven't seen any of yet, and that's going to, those are harder to get your hands on those. I've had enough of this guy. Get out of here. So there's an Aether Reactor, Aether Reactor, and Aether Reactor. So it looks like we have 3 reactors to work with here. And I still have insufficient bank to get into any of these doors.
zombie down.
More unpopular salvage, I call it the green stuff. I'd like to see some blue stuff here if I could, just so I could show you guys what it looks like.
And crack goes your
Look at that,
skull.
they're just not going to give me a damn thing, are they? Come on.
Zombie threat deleted.
Wow, whole round, and I got no blue stuff. Well, let's go here first. Alright, as you can see, the purple arrow once again is telling us exactly where to go. There is an ammo crate over here. I'll wander around a little bit and see if there's anything super cool in here. I bet I have to do something with that later. Play these maps enough, you'll understand what things look like. M16. Look at that dude in the Jeep. Oh, instant kill. Go a little quicker.
One less zombie.
Go back to if I've got enough cash to open the store. Alright, I think that might be the last guy. Oh no, there's more. I'd like to point out I've got no blue drops, which is cool. I should have had some.
Undead enemy down.
Alright, well, I should have probably saved that for the next round, but c'est la vie. What's up here? Ooh, a locked door. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Power over there, so I'm going to probably follow along there. Ah, what do we got here? Aetherium Crystal observations. Exploring the map is a lot easier with two people, and once I'm done, you know, shooting this video, and my son and I will be playing this a lot. We played a lot. It's a good father-son game. Killing zombies.
To the grave with you.
Alright, so let's proceed here. Once again, our purple... I don't know what's in there. Oh wait, I saw blue. Oh, I'm out of ammo too. Well, fortunately, I remember there was some ammo entrance. I'm going to go and make it a little easier. Upload some ammo to my gun. Now there was a blue thing up there. I'd like to go up and see what that was. They've been so cheap in getting it to me. It's kind of a very small. Here. Ah, so this is level 1 armor. That's a great find. That was almost worth not getting anything blue. So you'll notice above my health bar down there, I now have a blue bar, a short blue bar, which means I have level 1 armor, and it's full. If I take a hit by a zombie, it starts chewing away at that blue line. The entire blue line, I have no armor. However, you can upgrade that to different levels of armor, as well as replenish the actual armor within. Alright, we've got enough cash to store. Alright, so here's this Aether reactor we've been so patiently waiting for. Activate the power. And what we see here, we see protect. And there are several of them. Protect, protect, protect. So this is similar to other zombie games where you have protection, right? You're protecting the monkeys, for example, like that. Same idea. As you are engaged in charging going up, run around in a circle, heal these guys off, get a nuke, that's
Flesh is a threat.
Alright, so now everything's protected, and boom! It's fully charged, and we now have the Aether reactor online. Awesome. Well, there's one
Moving
of
at a bit of a snail's pace today, aren't we? Chop chop,
whatever.
guys. I still have a lot of work to do. Just
Look
have
at
her
this
ready to
outside
walk out of
This
here,
is
Peck.
cool. What's this? I don't know, but I guarantee that's going to be way cool when we get to it. I'm walking around a little bit here. Pick up something that's good. Let's see. Well, look at that. There's the mystery box. Gift from heaven. Hit the mystery box. I'm gonna get these guys chewed down a little bit first. Now remember, we get as soon as we get the power. But I don't think I really want to run around with this. So, oh crap!
Watch your ass.
You have to circle back and grab that weapon, whatever it is.
This is now my rifle.
That guy's really damn scary. I'll see if I can get a good view of it without getting my butt kicked. Look, oh, that's not even close to it. Stop. Dang it. I am hurt. I need to run. Stem.
Eyes open, strike team. There'll be more creatures like that when this whole base is an ambush waiting to happen.
And again, I was able to sort of pick up a lot of that because I was able to see the text at the bottom of the screen whilst I was killing.
I have talent for efficiency.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. That's a pretty good weapon. Let's see if I can improve. I'm not a pistol guy. Ah, stim pack. Now you notice we run over it, it won't pick it up. I have to hold it. Hold X to get it. So you can carry multiples of the same type, you can only carry one of each. If I were to come here and pick up the stun grenade, I lose my stim. However, you notice that since I already had a stun grenade, it assumed I wanted to pick up an extra stun grenade. So I now have two. Look at that. Now notice the salvage picked right up, because I didn't have to make a choice whether I wanted that or not. And of course a frag, so I can carry that and two stuns. That's awesome. Alright, I think it's time for us to move along to the next area. Now, that's interesting. I didn't really have to open that door, did I? We'll make a note of that. Time to go for another reactor. Unfortunately, they've kind of got you over a barrel here, because even though there's only one left, you figure you can just ride this out. Truth is he'll sit and chew on that thing. The question is, do we charge faster than he chews on the protect, right?
Collector taking damage.
I'm not seeing a charge, so I was originally thought that it was a time thing, but I think it's not. I think it's by killing that you charge. So much for making it easy. While we're down here, might as well look. Another one to protect. Wall gun. There's some crap back here somewhere. Okay, somebody's chewing on. There's mine not chewing on the power cables.
Collector taking damage.
See, they're flashing red.
Now rest in peace.
Jugger-Nog, and I need it soon. Alright. Reactor complete. Oh, I have to have the Tomahawk. Come on. C4, no thank you. Decoy, nah. Alright, so we're done here. It's time for us to go and take care of that third reactor. Pick up some salvage on the way. What's this? Ah, nice. Jump pad, because it takes us to Scorched defense. I do not know the map very well yet. So, I will do the telepad. But that's nice. It looks like you can move yourself around the map using those pads now with the powers. And you also remember with... Oh, is that intel? It is. You You also remember that with the power on, we should have a whole lot more doors to open up at the spawn area. Oh, you'll notice that my my special weapon down there is my field weapon is charged. I'll show you what that looks like now, just in case we don't get to use it later. I am completely invisible, and I get 8 seconds of like pure invisibility. Nothing can hurt me. I can still shoot them with fun. Otherwise, I see I need some ammo. There's a box. My Jaffafa. There's a door. Plenty of cash. Alright. So we know there's no real trick to this. We just activate it and kill like a banshee. As long as we can kill faster than they can destroy it, we're in good shape. I think we can.
Undead enemy down. Now tells us to go back to Ravenov. I'm assuming he's going to be happy that the power's on. I just picked up another tomahawk. God, there's so much to look at. There's so much to
your team has powered up weapons machine. It is down in the village when they need.
Man, there's going to be so much stuff to do in this game. Oh, wait, that was intelligence. Grab that.
That's not to say I don't have my day.
A little escape through the window action. Nice, nice. Alright, so let's go back the way we came. Get the hell out of Dodge. Okay, so we need to go back to Ravenov, so it's telling us the teleporter's the way to do it. How's my ammo?
Come see me. You'll get what you want.
Well, what do I want? I don't even know what I want. Okay. Ooh, fall damage. Alright, let's go see the guy.
I have fought their kind before, yes? They are vicious, unrelentless, like mid-air drinking cold.
As I said, I can't really hear what he's saying.
Pieces. It will fall.
Where are my cliff notes? Ah, split. That's all I said. Get up. Alright, so I want to be able to show you guys the Pack-a-Punch. So I'm going to this guy out a little bit. Remember, you Pack-a-Punch, you can also add weapon mods. So cash only. How I've Pack-a-Punched. There wasn't much time to see that. Fortunately, you can always pause and go back and look. And I'm going to also see if I can add a weapon mod. Which I cannot, because I have insufficient cashola.
Zombie down.
Alright. So at this stage of the game, you'll notice that there are no more marks. There's no more waypoints. You're on your own. So we got you the power, we got you the Pack-a-Punch, the rest is up to you. So one of the things, remember, there was a whole area up here with doors that we could not get to because they were closed or locked. Let's wander around a little bit. Trap or something? Oh crap, it's one of those guys. Great, let me get outside where I can actually fight this guy. Lord, there's nothing in there. Okay, standard bit, run them in a circle, right? Run them in a circle. And I have no idea what's up here.
Flesh eater flagged. No head, no problem.
know the map is fire, even if all you want to do is grind. Okay, slaughter. C4, don't want that. Alright, so I'm gonna once again of course I'm gonna put myself down. A few good zombies.
I will not succumb.
I got that 2x early. Points. More salvage. Alright, so I would like to look around a little bit. Because remember, I have not played past this position, so anything we find, we'll find together. This is the real basics, right? So if you want to tune out now, you would not be held accountable for your actions. Can I jump up here? Oh, nice. Great when they can do it too. Alright, so I do know that the Jugger-Nog is on the other side of the map. I remember that, so we're going to have to take the teleporter again. Let's nip over there and get that on board. At least we're not sitting ducks at that point. It was over here. Crap. I'm trying to remember where it was. I did get it the last time I was playing, so it's definitely over here. Give us an opportunity to look around a little bit, too. We're up there before. We're over here, too. Some nasty tearing. I don't know what I did to my settings when I was setting up for the video, but yeah.
I do appreciate you restoring trouble.
Yeah, so it's nice. Little extra goodies in here. What's this? This is cool. I wasn't outside the last time I played. Look at this. This is pretty damn cool. What's that? Jump over here? Nice. Yeah, I didn't spend any time outside of the structures, really. Oh, hello. Yeah, probably shouldn't hang out in areas that I'm not super familiar with. Not when I don't have a friend. What's this? Napalm. Another crafting table. That's so great. You can call a napalm strike whenever you want. Well, I mean, whenever they tell you that you can have it, I guess. Alright, let's look around. I'm still looking for that Jugger-Nog. Okay, so this sort of exacerbates the problem of me not being able to find it. Alright, let's go in here. It was like right inside one of the entrances, I thought. Ah, here's the armor, the arsenal. You can upgrade your armor, as we talked about earlier, and you can actually cost a lot of blue salvage, of which I have. I don't have any for weapon, but I do have some armor. Get off. I would have liked to have had Jugger-Nog before I pulled the plug on that guy. Creepy place. Alright, let's go to the last one. It was in here. These areas do look connected, which is kind of cool. Eventually I'll sort of figure out how they all work together. What's going on in here? Guy. Yeah, I don't want to go through here. Ah, it connects us back to one of the reactor areas. This all looks familiar. Cool. Spend your money opening doors.
One less off.
What's this? Artillery strike. Nice. Sort of a neat little kit. I don't remember seeing that. Well, I mean, we had traps and stuff you could spring before, right? Not exactly the same thing. Let's get out of here. Still looking for Jugger-Nog, but I'm not getting lucky enough to find it. It's making me crazy because I know I saw it. I mean, I had it. Mystery. Old ground here. Grab this tombstone.
Or outside stuff. What's this? What's this now? Cruise missile. Very nice. I see a pad. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to get all the nuances of this game down. All the locations, how everything interacts. So what was this one? There it is. Oh, and I have no cash. Where we grind. Ooh, yeah, graphics hit there, huh?
I am very ruthless.
I'm very ruthless.
Learn from your betters.
Right, learn from your betters. Oh, I got the cat. Was it in here? There. All right, so I think. What's in this one? We'll never find out.
Dead meat.
Nice. As you can see, as I mentioned earlier, what you're doing in Zombies is earning you all sorts of goodies for your regular multiplayer. Sorry, I get attracted to those sorts of things. I have to stop and look. Can I jump up here? Any chance? Oh, nice. So without actually starting to dig into... Oh, what the hell? Let go! Without actually digging into the storyline more and all that other stuff, I mean, there's not too much the map. What is this? Okay.
To the grave with you.
Oh, I got that big guy. Obviously, it looks like him, of course. Let go. Ooh, little hidden.
Cracked your skull like a walnut.
Oh, good, I got my Aether Shroud back. Got a lot of goodies. So when do I get this? There must be something else I have to do to get those kill streaks. Get a better video. Max ammo. Alright, so again, I'm not sure there's really much else I can show you until I get a chance
Raptor
to...
1 is available for evac.
Ah, evac. You guys want to see what that looks like? Get myself slaughtered. I don't have nearly the weapon power for that, but I do have a tombstone. So essentially, you go and you use the radio, and they will send you to a location.
Requiem, we are ready to extract as soon as possible.
And you have to
Raptor
get
1
to that
approach.
for a minute and a half. If you pull this off, then you get all sorts of goodies. If you don't, which is probably here, then you die. But if you pull it off, he won't come if there's too many zombies. So it's like these guys all.
Zombie thought deleted.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to revive, and I've got that tombstone too, which I have no clue how that works.
Evac is a no-go.
Not let me out. You really need to have wonder weapons or something better than the crap that I've got right now to pull this off.
You are all weak.
Alright, well, I'm managing to escape pretty well.
Second strike team. Omega missiles targeting our position.
Come on. If I kill them all, basically I
Hostiles
win.
mobbed. Proceed
That's
with
it.
evac.
Nice. I can get out of here. I get some
Fucking loot.
Aetherium crystals. Board the
15
helicopter, baby.
seconds, let's
So this
go.
ends the game right
Team
here.
is on board. Requiem Actual, we are airborne and out of here.
Milestone.
Outstanding.
Get some XP.
I'll see you at the
Hey, where's
landing
my
pad.
Aetherium? I got no Aetherium for that Exfil.
I know it's random, but cheap guys. All right, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed looking at Firebase Z and sharing some of my as well as some of the other basic characteristics of the game. If you like this video, please check that like button down there, subscribe, and of course hit the bell so you get notified of future videos. I'm Shane R. Monroe, and as always, I appreciate you watching Monroe World. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Take care.